Hi everyone, my name is Karina Bardot. I'm here to teach a very special traditional Hatha sequence. First it'll go into some breathing techniques and then some gentle warm-ups, and then we'll get into the postures. The reason why this is such a special sequence is because it's practiced in India. Some people will practice this one sequence every day for the rest of their lives. And the reason why it's so important is because it's activating from the crown chakra down to the roots. And so when it goes in this order, that's how we can boost our manifestation power. So if we're using the law of attraction, which I talk about a lot, then when we're activating the chakras in this order, then we're just really giving it a big boost. So I just want to let you know that this will walk you through the beginner options up to advanced. So I'll stop along the way to let you know, okay, this is level 1, this is level 2, this is level 3. And if you feel any pain or discomfort in any of the postures, just feel free to lower down into child's pose or savasana. So to begin, we're just going to place one hand on our belly and one hand on our heart. And if you are sitting down, which I recommend sitting down in about cross-legged pose, or if you're able to do a full lotus, this will really help to get the energy flowing. But it's best to have your hips a little bit elevated, so maybe sitting on a pillow, so that our spine is straight up. Whereas if we're just sitting down here, it's very easy for us to hunch over like this. So grabbing a pillow if you need to. I also recommend having a glass of water nearby in case you get thirsty. And also after this sequence, I recommend drinking a lot of water to help clear out all the toxins, and also water is so cleansing to our energy. So that would be great. All right. Again, we'll start one hand on our belly, one hand on our heart. And we're gonna breathe deeply, but we're gonna not just breathe deeply into the chest. We're gonna really make it come down into our belly, and we're gonna feel our belly expand. So we'll breathe in through our nose, expanding the belly out, and then breathing out through your nose. So what this is doing is it's activating the parasympathetic nervous system. This is the rest and digest. It's typically the opposite mode that we're in on a regular basis, typically in the Western world. All that coffee. So as we breathe, our body is now recognizing that it can relax all the muscles. It can release any held tension. And then the next inhale, breathe a little bit deeper to also expand the chest. So we're inhaling, the belly pulls out, and the chest comes up. And as we exhale, the belly pulls in and the chest comes down. And here, we're just going to reflect on the affirmation of I am grateful. This emotion of feeling grateful is one of the highest that we can feel. And it almost sets us up to be in perfect alignment with the law of attraction. So as we're reflecting on the word grateful, what are we feeling grateful for? Is it the air that we're breathing? Or maybe it's that we have access to clean water. We have a roof over our head. We have wonderful people in our lives. And we've had so many amazing experiences. Even the bad ones. They were all priceless lessons. And so as we're feeling this, all this good energy cultivating inside of us, we're going to activate the Kundalini energy with a Kapalabhati. So what this looks like is, we'll use that belly expanding. And as we inhale, we're going to exhale, the belly comes in. We inhale, belly comes out. Exhale, belly comes in. So it's a very rapid pace of exhales and automatic inhales. So if you want to practice a little bit, it just goes like So what this is doing is it's really getting all the prana, good energy flowing throughout our body. So we'll do that again, and you can just count to yourself about 20 reps of that. So we'll inhale. And exhale all the way out. Take a deep inhale. Exhaling it out. And for this inhale, we'll just come up 3/4 of the way full. And we're going to hold. Feeling the stillness. Exhale when you need to. And gently opening your eyes in order to join the two sides of creation, the yin and yang energy. We're going to do a round of Nadi Shodhana. This is where we'll take our left hand and put it into Chin Mudra. It looks like this. Then we extend through the fingertips. And we'll place that down on our left knee. For our right hand, we'll take our two first fingers here, the pointer finger and the ring in the middle finger, and we'll just tuck that down into the palm. Using the thumb, we're going to close our right nostril, and we'll inhale through the left. We're going to put the ring finger on the left nostril, and then remove the thumb and exhale through the right. We'll inhale through the right, close, open the left, and exhale. Inhale through the left, close, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, close, and exhale through the left. And we can place our hands down. So from here, we're just going to inhale our arms all the way up, relaxing the shoulders down. And from here, we're gonna reach the left arm up a little bit higher, dropping the right hand down and really reaching over to the right side. Maybe dropping down onto your elbow, if that feels good to you. Trying to stay right over your body, not bending too much in front. Really feeling that energy come through the left fingertips. Feeling that big side stretch along your ribs. And we can inhale, pushing ourselves back up, reaching the right hand up towards the sky and dropping the left hand down. Reach over to the left, maybe dropping down onto your elbow. Breathing here, staying right over your body. And then we can come up. I'm going to drop the left hand down to the right knee and take the right hand behind us. We're going to lengthen through the spine, pushing the heart forward and feeling the energy come right up through the crown of the head. And just slightly peering over the right shoulder. So moving the spine in all these directions is really allowing for the brain to communicate clearly with the body. So as we relax our minds, we're also relaxing the body. And as the body relaxes, we're also relaxing the mind. They work hand in hand. And they really communicate through the spine. We'll inhale, coming back up and rotating over to the other side, dropping the left hand behind us. Right hand comes to the knee, pushing the heart forward, lengthening the spine, feeling the energy come right up through the crown of the head. We'll slowly just rotate, just peering slightly over your left shoulder. Make sure you're breathing here. It's best if you can breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. This just keeps the energy flowing within you. We'll inhale, coming up. And here we can remove the pillow from under us. And we're just going to reach back up and just tilting at the hips. We're going to come all the way down to the floor, resting the forehead on the ground. Really feeling a grounding sensation with the earth. And rising back up. Drop our hands behind us, either having your fingers facing your back or out, depending on what feels best to you. And from here, we're just going to push our heart forward, dropping the head back just enough so it's still in line with the shoulders. And breathing here. And pushing ourselves back up, feeling that energy rise up to our fingertips. And tilting the hips, exhaling down. And inhaling the arms back up, we're going to drop them down behind us one more time. And for this one, as we lift the chest, we're also going to lift the hips. And it'll look like this. Keeping the head in line with the shoulders. If you feel your body shaking in any of the following poses, or maybe you already did in those spine stretches, that is tension that was held by your body now being able to release. So as we enter the parasympathetic system, our body says, oh, well, our fascia says, oh, we can now release what we have been holding on to. And so it may result in a little bit of shaking, and that is totally okay. You can still be in the pose through the shaking if you would like. All right, so we're just gonna bend over our knees here and come up into a tabletop. I'll face this way for you. All right. So from here, we're gonna inhale, rounding the spine down, looking up into cow. And then we'll exhale, rounding the spine down into a cat, rounding the spine up, I'm sorry. And inhale, spine rounds down, head looks up. Really feeling that stretch through the lumbar spine. And rounding, coming up. Rounding the shoulders, releasing the neck. And inhaling back into a cow. Last cat. And we'll exhale into a neutral spine. From here, we're gonna reach our right foot back. Move forward a little bit. So as the right foot is back, our toes are pointing down, our hips are level with each other. And the energy is shooting through the back heel. We're gonna inhale, rounding, having our head meet our knee. And then as we exhale, pushing it back out. So we'll inhale in, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. One more, inhale in, and exhale out. We're going to keep the knee lifted, and then we're going to raise the left arm off the mat. Get comfortable here. It's a bit of a balance challenge. We're going to inhale our hand back to either grab our ankle or the top of the foot. And on the next inhale, we'll lift the foot up into the hand. And then on each inhale, coming a little bit higher. And we can exhale, dropping that down. We'll inhale the left leg back, lengthening through the heel, toes pointing down. Inhale, rounding the spine, knee to nose. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. And 2 more, inhale up, and exhale, rounding down. Lengthening through the heel. Once again, we're going to lift the right arm forward. Getting comfortable in the balancing position here. And when you're ready, you're going to inhale, taking grab of your ankle or the top of the foot. And on the next inhale, we'll lift up. And lift a little higher. And a little higher. And as you're ready, you're dropping back down to the mat. So from here, we're going to lift the left arm up to the ceiling or the sky. And we're just going to thread it down under the right arm. So here, our cheek is on the mat. Maybe it's our temple. And the right hand can either stay where it is. You can place it on top of your other palm. You can lift it up to the ceiling. Or you can drop it down behind you and grab your left thigh. Breathing here. Maybe rotating your top shoulder up a little bit. You can try breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And lifting that arm back up, we can drop it down. And bringing the left arm up to the ceiling, really feeling that stretch in the shoulder. And exhaling it back down. We'll inhale, the right arm comes up. Again, feeling that stretch in the shoulder. And threading it under the left. You can take your option for your hand placement. And slowly just rotating the top shoulder up a little bit. And as you're ready, you can lift that arm back up, drop it down to the mat. Raising the right arm up to the ceiling, feeling that stretch. And exhaling down onto the mat. And from here, we're just going to curl our toes under and come up into a downward facing dog. So feet are about hip distance apart. This may be the first downward dog you've taken in a while. And if it is, you can walk your feet a little bit. If you'd like, you can reach one leg up, dropping it over. You're looking under your armpit, seeing your toes. And just getting the hips to open. And from here, we're going to walk our feet forward to our hands. And we'll slowly round all the way up, very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head comes up last. And when you get to the top, just rotate your shoulders down. And we'll inhale our hands just right to our chest to begin our sun salutations. So sun salutations are a greeting to the sun and just a way to appreciate light and all the life that the sun offers us. So we will inhale, hands come to the chest, and then exhale, the palms come together. Inhale, hands up towards the sky and arch back. Exhale, the hands come down to meet the toes. Fingertips will come in line with the toes. And then we'll inhale, taking the right foot back. We're going to drop the knee and point the toe. We're going to curl the toe back under, and then exhale, the left leg comes back. From here, we're going to drop the knees, drop the chest, and roll up into Cobra. So in Cobra, our hands are about shoulder width apart, and our elbows are bent, and they're just pulling in towards our sides. Pushing the heart forward, we can look straight or just a little bit up. From here, we're going to curl the toes under, exhale into downward facing dog. Now we're going to inhale the right side up. Hold just a second here, and then exhale, the left leg comes up. Inhale, reaching up and back, and exhale, hands come down to the sides. And we'll restart that. Inhale, hands to the chest, exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms come up and back, and exhale, hands down, meet the toes. Inhale, inhale, we're going to do the left foot. Inhale, the left foot back, drop the knee and point the toe. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, that was supposed to be an exhale, and now we will inhale, drop the knees, drop the chest, roll up into Cobra. And then we'll exhale, curling the toes under, pushing back into downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, the right leg comes up. Inhale, reaching up and back. And exhale, hands down to the side. We'll inhale our hands to the chest. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms up and back. And exhale, coming down. Inhale, the right leg back. Drop the knee and point the toe. Exhale, the left leg comes back. Inhale, drop the knee, drop the chest. Come up into Cobra. Exhale, tucking the toes up into downward facing dog. We'll inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, left leg up. Inhale, arms all the way up and back, and exhale, hands down. Inhale, hands to the chest. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, arms up and back, and exhaling down. Left side, we'll inhale the left foot back, drop the knee and point the toe. Bring the toe back under, exhale the right leg back. Inhale, drop the knees, drop the chest, and roll up into Cobra. Exhale, tucking the toes, coming up into downward facing dog. We'll inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, the right leg comes up. Inhaling up and back, and exhaling down. We'll do each leg one more time. Inhale, hands come to the chest. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, hands up and back. And exhaling down. Inhale, the right leg comes back, dropping the knee and pointing the toe. Rolling the toe back under. We'll exhale, bringing the left foot back. Inhaling, dropping the knees, dropping the chest, rolling up into cobra. Exhaling, tucking the toes, coming up into downward facing dog. Inhaling the right leg up. Exhaling the left leg up. Inhaling, arms up and back. And exhaling, hands down. Left side, inhale the hands to the chest. Exhale, the palms come together. Inhale, hands up and back. Exhaling, hands down. We'll inhale, the left leg comes back. Drop the knee and point the toe. Go the toe back under. We'll exhale, the right leg comes back. Inhaling, dropping the knees, dropping the chest, rolling up into cobra. Tucking the toes, exhaling into downward facing dog. Inhaling, the left leg comes up. Exhaling, the right leg comes up. Inhaling all the way up, reaching back, and exhale, hands come down to the sides. We'll inhale our hands just right out in front of us and lifting up onto the balls of our feet. And we'll slowly bend the knees and just roll all the way down. As you get down, just hug your knees in a little bit here. Feeling like a seed. And then slowly coming down and just relaxing into a little mini Shavasana. Taking a few deep breaths in through the nose, feeling the belly expand. And exhaling, feeling the belly pull in. And from here, we bring our feet together, maybe having our hands by our sides, maybe a little bit under your hips. We're going to inhale, the left leg comes up slowly. And then we're going to exhale I'm sorry, I said left. I'm talking about right. We're going to exhale the right leg down for about a count of 5. And then inhaling it back up. And exhaling it back down. Each for about a count of 5. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. The feet are flexed. Toes pointing back towards us. And then one more, inhale up, and exhale down. We're going to reach it back up one more time, and then we're going to come forward, grabbing the calf muscle here. Our elbows are bent, and we're really reaching our heart forward towards our leg, working the leg tilt to straight. It does not have to be totally straight, it can be bent. And inhaling, slowly exhaling. Toes are flexed. We can drop our back down. Just squeezing in a little bit more. And then bending the knee and hugging the leg in towards the armpit. We're gonna have a tight squeeze. And then inhaling, leg back up to the sky and slowly lowering down. Other side, lifting the left leg up, inhaling and exhaling, slowly comes down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhaling up and exhale down. And one more, inhaling up and exhaling down. We're going to lift that leg up one more time, and then lifting our chest, hugging the calf muscle in, bending at the elbows and really pushing the heart forward. Toes are flexed. Breathing here. And dropping the back down, you can slowly lower the leg. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got distracted. We're going to hug the knee in towards the armpit and just giving it a tight little squeeze here. And releasing the leg back up towards the ceiling and slowly lowering down. And slowly lowering down. And as we get down, we're going to put our hands a little more under our hips, flexing the toes, and we're going to inhale, both legs come up. Slowly for about a count of 5, and then exhaling them back down. This is really strengthening the core. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. And one more, inhale up and exhale down. And just resting here, spreading the legs open a little bit, and just taking a few deep inhales and slow exhales through the nose. Feeling the belly expand, and the belly falls. Wiggling the toes and the fingers. We're going to push ourselves up. We're going to start our postures. So, to start, we're just going to come back onto our knees, making sure that there is nothing in front of us and that we have enough space behind us. We're going to just lower down onto our forehead, coming into child's pose. The hands can rest by the toes. And here we're going to visualize ourselves coming up into a headstand. I do want to verify that there will not be, or you do not have to take the full pose. There are stopping points along the way, and I welcome you to use a wall if you would like. But this here, as we're giving our third eye a little massage and visualizing ourselves coming up into headstand, this actually allows for the pose to go much smoother. We'll inhale, our hands will come up. We're going to drop our elbows down to the mat. I'm just measuring the width up from our fingertips to our elbows. This is where our elbows are going to stay. So from here, we'll bring our hands out in front of us, interlace our fingers, and then have our thumbs pointing up. We'll drop our head down just so the crown is on the mat. And as we come up, we're actually going to really push up through our shoulders and put the pressure into our forearms and our elbows, and that's what's really going to be holding us up, not our head so much. The head will have very little to no weight on it. So we can inhale, curling the toes under. And from here, you can walk your feet forward a little bit if you'd like, or you can leave them back. This could be where you stay. This is still headstand. If you would like, you can reach your one leg up, see how that feels. Dropping it down, reaching the other one up, see how that feels. And you could just continue to do this. This is considered headstand. And if you want to go up, just reaching one leg up, and then really grounding yourself down. Breathe, making sure you're breathing and focusing on a spot right in front of you. And then just activate through the core. And allow your toes to touch. It's hard to do when you're teaching. If for some reason you were to fall back down, just come into either child's pose or just in Shavasana or whatever you feel is best for your body at that time. So I do recommend doing it against a wall so that doesn't happen. But when you do feel like you're falling, just bend at the hips to come down. So you can play around here if you want to try that one more time, because it is pretty fun when you start to get the hang of it. And this is considered the king of all yoga poses. We are activating the crown chakra. And as you're ready to come down, just laying back down into child's pose, resting your third eye on the mat, and we'll just give that a little massage. And appreciating where you got to, feeling all of that fresh blood circulating through your veins, fresh energy, fresh prana. From here, we'll push up. We're going to lay down onto our mat, making sure that we have enough space behind us. So from here, we're going to keep our hands by our sides. It's going to go on our backs. As soon as we lift our hips up, we'll inhale as we lift, and then walking your hands down your back. Maybe pulling your elbows in a little bit. If this is as high as you can go, that's totally fine. That's still a shoulder stand. And if you're able to straighten out, this is awesome. You'll feel this deep stretch in the back of your neck. And just making sure you're breathing here. deeper, you can do some balancing leg poses, leg movements. And rising back up. We're going to inhale, bringing the toes down behind us. If your toes do not touch the floor, don't worry about it. That's still plow pose. You're still doing great. If your neck can bend and your whole everything can bend a little bit deeper so that your toes touch the floor, you can keep your hands on the mat behind you. You can interlace your fingers together. Or you can also reach back and grab your toes. I find that when you grab your toes, it's usually easier to straighten your legs. If you're not able to straighten your legs, don't worry about it. You're still getting the benefits. You can even bend your knees and almost do like an inverted happy baby. And breathing here. And as you're ready, you can place your hand on your back, hands on your back, and then slowly lifting up. And slowly bending the knees and lowering back down. And just laying here for a couple breaths. We just completed the king and the queen of all yoga poses, the headstand and the shoulder stand. We activated the crown, the third eye, and the throat chakras. So next we'll move on to the heart. We're going to bring our feet up towards our hips, and your fingers will just graze the back of your heels if you have longer arms than me. And from here, we're going to inhale, lifting the hips up just a little bit, and then we'll interlace our hands under our back and rotate the shoulders in. On the next inhale, we'll lift a little bit higher. And a little bit higher. Really feeling this through your core, your back. You'll feel your thighs energetically pull together. You also feel this in the tops of your knees. Really pushing the heart forward. Feeling the heart chakra expand. And making sure you're breathing here. And when you're ready, you can slowly lower down, releasing your fingers. For the next pose, we're going to come up into wheel. If you have never tried wheel, it does require some wrist flexibility. So it is good to actually do some wrist exercises before, just to get the flexibility going. You can do something like this. If you are going to come into wheel, take your hands behind your shoulders, If you're not coming into wheel, just take another of the last bridge pose. So from here, as we inhale, we're going to lift our hips and then push from the ground into our palms and just really activating through that heart chakra. It's going to come all the way up. And we'll inhale. You can come onto your tippy toes if you want. You can also be on your feet. I always like to come up on my tippy toes. For some reason, it just feels better for me. And from here, also feeling your thighs energetically pull together. This is one of my favorite poses. I always feel like I ran a mile after I do it. And when you're ready, you can exhale, slowly lowering down. You can release your legs out in front of you. If you just can't wheel, the body does need a little bit of time to catch up because it's such a powerful heart activation. And in order to activate the solar plexus, we'll come up, pushing ourselves up. We're just going to push our hips back so that our shoulders are right in line with our hips. We're going to flex our toes, and we're going to inhale our arms all the way up, relaxing the shoulders down. And then as we inhale, we're going to just tilt forward at the hips. We're going to try not to round the spine too much. And we can rest our hands down to the mat. So for each inhale, we're gonna tilt a little bit deeper into the hips. So inhale, coming a little bit more forward. And again. Maybe you can grab a hold of your feet. And really using them to pull yourself over, giving your solar plexus a little massage here. And you'll notice with each inhale it becomes a little bit easier to lengthen from the spine and to lower down onto the thighs. And being sure we're inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And we can inhale, rising all the way back up. And dropping the hands down behind us, either having your fingers turned in towards you or out, whatever feels best for you. And from here, we're going to point our toes. And on the inhale, we're going to lift the hips up, dropping the head back just so that it's in line with the shoulders. And really pushing the hips up, activating through the core. Breathing and lowering down as you feel ready. I suppose that does take a lot of strength And from here, we'll just take a few breaths. Wriggling the toes and the fingers. As we push ourselves up, we're going to roll over the knees, come up into a high plank, and slowly lower all the way down. And resting one cheek to the side. And keeping the hands under the shoulders. We're going to inhale, the chin comes to the mat. And inhale, lifting the chest up just a little bit. So now the next inhale will come up a little bit higher. Maybe lifting the hands off the mat. Activating through the core. Relaxing the lower half of the body. Place your hands back down. We're just going to push ourselves up a little bit more. Just using a little bit of arm strength. Feeling the heart push forward and the bend in the lower spine. And come up a little bit higher if that feels comfortable for you. Just really pushing the heart forward. You can look straight, maybe look a little bit up. And when you're ready, you can lower back down, resting the other cheek on the mat, relaxing your arms down beside you. Next one here, we have a few options. We can either lift the arms up and lift the legs for locust. We can take those a little deeper and tuck the arms under us, our palms touch the mat, bringing the pinkies together, kissing the mat and inhaling, lifting the legs up, feeling them energetically pulled together. And if you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can interlace the fingers. I like to tuck my thumbs in. And here, very similar, kissing the mat and then curling the legs up. And slowly lowering down. You feel ready, resting the other cheek on the mat. And from here, we'll bend our knees and grab the ankles or the top of the feet. On the first inhale, we'll lift the chest. And on the second inhale, we'll lift the knees up, feeling them energetically pulled together. Really pushing the feet into the hands. Maybe rocking a little on your belly. And as you're ready, you can lower down, relaxing the other side onto the mat. You can wiper blade your feet from side to side, releasing the lower back muscles. pushing ourselves up. We're going to come on to sit on our heels, taking our hands out in front of us just a little bit. Feeling the energy come up from the roots all the way up to the crown. We just activated the sacral chakra, and now we're moving on to the roots. This is one of my favorite parts, because as we ground into the earth, we feel stable and solid within ourselves. We feel whole, and we feel peace. Bring our hands down to the mat. We'll just take our feet out to the left side of us. There's some options here for this twist. You can either have your right leg out in front of you. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay. You can either have your right leg out in front of you and keeping your left leg in, or if you want to take it deeper, you can cross it over the right leg. If that doesn't feel good, you can also have it a little bit near your shin. Or if you want to take it to the full expression, you can bring your right foot towards your left hip and really grounding through both sit bones. From here, we're going to have our left elbow against our left knee, and the right arm will come up and back behind us. We're going to reach the heart forward, feeling the energy come up through the crown chakra and slowly rotating, just peering over the right shoulder. And breathing here, we'll take some deep inhales and slow exhales. Making sure the shoulders are in line with each other. And we'll inhale, our hands come up. We'll take our knees back around to where we want them to be, either here, 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 or here. So the right knee will be over the left. Grounding down through the sit bones here. Place the right elbow on the right knee, lifting the arm up and back. We're gonna lift up through the spine, push the heart forward, feel the energy come up through the crown, and slowly peer over your left shoulder. Breathing here, deep inhales and slow exhales. Shoulders are parallel to the floor. And coming back around, we're going to take our feet out in front of us. Rotate this way. And we're just going to take an inhale, pushing the heart forward, lifting the head up into a slight cow. And exhaling, taking a little cat here, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. Inhaling, cow. Exhaling cat. One more cow. And one more cat. I'm going to take a neutral spine here. We're going to spread our feet about as wide as the mat. So look like this. The feet will typically point out for the beginner expression of this. We're going to have prayer hands. Our elbows are really pushing our knees out. You're going to feel a big hip opener here. This is one of my favorite poses. Anytime I'm really up in my head, I'm feeling weird, I'm maybe just stressing about anything, I drop down into this and it instantly grounds me. I usually feel so much better after about a minute or two of this. So connecting to your breath again. Trying to keep the spine straight. And we'll drop our hands down to the mat about shoulder width apart. We're going to walk our feet in a bit. And for crow, you have a few options. You can either tuck your knees into your armpits. I don't like to do that just because it doesn't feel very good on my arms. What I like to do is bending the elbows here and just resting the knees on the outside of the arms. And then looking forward, you can either stay right here, this is great. If you want to pick up one leg, you pick up the other foot, maybe picking up one and slowly shifting. That's how you would practice this pose. If you're ready to take the full expression, just look forward and just really ground through the fingertips. You can also practice this with a pillow just beneath your head here in case you tilt a little too much. But yeah, we're just gonna really use our balancing skills with our fingertips. And coming down when you're ready. You can play around here if you want. When you're done, just come back into yogi squat, aka malasana. And grounding back down. Being proud of the level that you got to in crow. And from here, we're going to push down your hands and just slowly rise up. And taking your feet about 3 to 4 feet apart. We're going to inhale our hands all the way up. Really feeling the energy rise up within us. Grounding down through the feet, relaxing the shoulders down. We're going to pull up through the left arm, dropping the right arm down to our right thigh, and just slowly bending, reaching over to the left. Just a little bit of weight in the right arm. And trying to keep your body in line with the feet not coming too much over, almost as if you were in between two planes of glass. And when you're ready, activating the core and coming back up. We'll reach the right arm up, dropping the left hand down to the thigh, and slowly reaching over to the left, feeling the energy really pull through the right fingertips. And keeping yourself in line with your legs and your toes. Feeling that deep stretch in the side body. And as you're ready, activating the core and coming back up. Lifting both arms up. Take a deep inhale here. And release it all out. We're going to bring our feet together. Our hands will come out in front of us, lifting up onto our toes. We'll slowly lower all the way down. Hugging the knees in. And slowly lowering down onto the back for final Shavasana. Taking a few deep breaths. For Savasana, we're going to do a little bit of progressive relaxation. So first we're going to lift up the right leg. We're just going to tense up all the muscles, flexing the foot, and then relax it down. Inhale, your left leg comes up, tensing up all the muscles, and exhale, relaxing it down. Inhale, squeezing the glutes, the core, and exhaling it down. Bringing your fists into a ball, squeezing the arms and the shoulders and the chest. Taking a deep inhale and exhaling back down, relaxing. And peppering up the face and the neck and squeezing the eyes, peppering the lips. Exhaling, relaxing all the muscles in the face and the neck. And we'll just say to ourselves, my toes and my feet and my ankles are relaxed. My shins and my knees, my thighs are relaxed. My hips, my core, my abdomen, my chest is relaxed. My shoulders, my arms, my fingers are relaxed. My neck, my cheeks, my eyes are relaxed. My mind is clear. Breathing into your belly here. Exhale and feel the belly fall in towards the spine. in Shavasana here for as long as you'd like. For this video's sake, you're going to wiggle the toes and wiggle the fingers. Bend the knees into the chest. Give ourselves a little squeeze here. We're going to roll over onto our favorite side, resting the head on the arm. Here, we'll give ourselves a few compliments, showing appreciation for our decision to give this time to ourselves, energetically, emotionally, physically, clearing any blockages, realigning the chakras, and coming into the perfect manifestation mode. And pushing ourselves up and to our sit bones. Reflecting here on what it is that we would like to manifest into our life. Feeling the relief that we will have when this desire is in our life. As if it was happening right now, in this present moment. Feeling that excitement, joy, love, peace. And we'll bring our palms together up to our third eye center. Feeling the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, all reaching up, united as one, up through the crown and into the cosmos. And we trust the universe, highest power, with the divine manifestation in divine timing of what we would like to bring into our lives. And we'll bring the hands down to the heart, taking one deep Om. Inhaling Om. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you next time.